Kriksis here, and welcome to this super calm and cozy podcast video. I just have been stuck in the editing mode for my upcoming video, and it's been such a hard time for me, so I just decided I'm just gonna film and record the video, and I am going to share everything that I have been up to recently. I'm gonna show some of my final illustrations and my sketchbook work, some of my current favorite art supplies. I'm also going to show a little bit of my other craft projects, because there are other things I'm doing creatively in my life, and just plans for the future. So this will be bits and bobs of everything. I am recording this video in such a autumnal weather. It's been raining full on this morning, and it's been really windy and the air is cooler, and I just feel like I am already embracing the autumn, and it's my favorite season, and I'm just so looking forward to it. So yeah, just feel free to put me in the background. Work on your own projects, have a sneak peek once in a while, because I'm gonna chat, but I'm gonna show as well. And of course, don't forget to grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee. I have Red Bush with oat milk. It's one of my favorite combinations, and I also love to add cinnamon in autumns, although this one doesn't have cinnamon in it. And as usual, like this video so it could reach more people, and also let me know what you think about these kinds of videos, because I actually do enjoy watching these videos from other creators, not per se like artists, but more like crafters, and they are just really calm and cozy. So I just thought to give it a go. But anyways, I'm gonna start about my sketchbook work, and this is my go-to sketchbook this season. It has really beautiful fly agaric sticker from Morgan Long, and this is the sketchbook I actually hand binded myself in one of the shortest days of the year. And I think I started using the sketchbook in May this year, and it's been really fun to just sketch in it. And I'm gonna show you a little bit what I have been up to. So I have a spread where I'm just sketching compositions, because I really love doing mini thumbnails to get the composition right. So I usually use my pencil and just do little doodle. And in this page, I have just tiny fragments from several artworks I have been working on. You might notice this page. This is the page I actually sketched together with you in my previous video. It's my owl page, and it's because this is my spirit animal in this moment, spirit bird. This is my spirit bird in this moment, and I just love painting owls. I found them really silly and cozy and whimsical, and a lot of my final illustrations in this moment of life are surrounding and going like they're owl themed, and there is night scenes, and so this is the page. I also have been doing a lot of Zoom drawing sessions. I have Patreon where I host Zoom drawing sessions twice a month, and also I am Patreon of Natasha Newton, and she hosts lovely Zoom drawing sessions as well. So this is what I do every single month. I sketch different themes, and these are some of them. So this is the village, this is the greenhouses, this is the spread with one bigger picture of a greenhouse. These are cute houses in England, Natasha's Newton Zoom drawing session. And then I sketch just some random things throughout the month. One of the sketches I did this month was cottages in the UK. It was pretty much heavily inspired by Natasha's Newton Zoom drawing session. I also wanted to embrace autumn, and I sketched like tiny little autumnal themed doodles. Also, the other day I was in a forest, and it's one of the forests I discovered super recently. It was so inspiring. In fact, I have been there 2 times in this month, and I plan to visit it again. It's just there are some pines and mixed woodland area, and it reminds me a little bit of Latvia, and it's just really magical to be there. And the other day I actually filmed a little bit of my adventures in the woodland, and I did a sketch of a forest, and I'm gonna just insert a little footage from that. And this is the sketch. I did it only for 10 minutes, so it's not like huge period. I also realized in that time that I brought Sandacroll with me, and I didn't pack it fully with color. I only had 5 pans, and my water brush was not working properly, so I had to improvise a little bit. So I mentioned that I am really into sketching owls and specifically night scenes. So I thought I'm gonna show you a little bit about that. My go-to paper in this moment is Arches cold press, and this is 7 by 10 inches, which is 18 by 26 centimeters. I love this paper so much, and I love this size. I used to paint even a little bit smaller, and I'm really excited to work on a little bit bigger size. And I actually felt really inspired to sketch bigger, so I actually bought even bigger Arches pads. So these are 9 by 12 inches, and just for comparison, this is how much bigger it is. And I'm just really excited to work more on these blocks. What I really enjoy about them is it's glued on 4 sides, so you can really add heavy amounts of water and it will not buckle, and it will dry, and then you can peel it off, and yeah, it just has like really neat edges. So I'm really excited to use this paper, and it's one of my favorites. If you have seen my previous video, I showed a little bit of my fun illustrations, but I'm gonna show you them again. So this is the earliest artwork which I did in this month, and it's with a girl walking through rose horns, and there are 2 barn owls. And I really wanted to have like this whimsy and magical aspect of it, and also a little bit of mystery, because the girl is not really seeing the owls. They're out of her light beam focus. I have this illustration which I showed you a little bit, and it's a girl flying on a tawny owl and holding like a light source, and there's like a beam, and it's through forests. I had so much fun painting it, and this is the final result. Another illustration which I did was with 5 types of owls you can spot here in the UK, and this is going to be my September awards for Patreon. So there is tawny owl, short-eared owl, long-eared owl, little owl, and barn owl. And when I was painting this illustration, I really loved the little owl, and it's the little owl in this corner. In fact, I loved it so much that I felt inspired to paint another owl scene. So, another owl scene. Sorry, it's really hard for me to spell it for some reason. I guess it's just the way you say it. It's just a little bit harder for me as a non-native speaker. And I'm doing another little owl illustration, and it's not finished. It's actually in the stage where I'm just trying to work it out and find how I want to finish it. I don't want it to be too similar like the previous pictures. I want to have little interest. I'm trying to have the owl to stand out from the forest. But this is the little illustration. There's full moon behind the trees, and the little owl is just like perching on a tree. But yeah, it's kind of in the middle stage now, and I just need to figure it out slightly, so I'm just gonna work on it a little bit more. But yeah, I really love this stage. I really feel drawn to this. In fact, I wasn't like really into painting in July. I didn't want to paint almost at all. But I think as soon as I picked owls, they kind of brought a lot of joy in me, and it was like subject I could explore more. And I'm so happy about this collection of work. I'm just really excited to see where it will lead me and what will go and become of this project. My favorite colors for this August have been the Captain's Grey by Deep Deep Light. Is just really dreamy, really like granulating color, which also changes from time to time, and the way you add water, it can be either warmer or cooler brown. It can almost seem a little bit like blue in some way, so it's really mysterious paint for me. And another color which I have been really enjoying is called Mother's Earth. So that's like really lovely night scene blue. I used to paint more night scenes with Prussian blue because it's like really vibrant, and I felt it really contrasts with my more muted side of paintings, and contrasts more with my muted color palette in general. But I think Mother Earth from Deep Deep Light is just really neutral, and also how should I say it? It's really subtle blue, but it has a lot of granulation and depth to the color. And yeah, I really love those two. My palette for my sketchbook work, which I have been using entire August, is the Art Toolkit palette. And these are the colors I have pre-mixed myself using the Winsor & Newton Designer's Gouache. So this has been my main art supply for my sketchbook work. I just loved all the colors, and they're really specific, and the ones I normally gravitate towards. I really love all the natural tones and all the colors you can spot in nature, and it's just really inspiring even to look at these colors. It kind of invites me to pick up them and start painting. And there is this color which it's one of my favorite. It's ultramarine with yellow ochre, and this is my own mix. And I love this color so much. In fact, I decided to create something with it. I had joined the pottery studio in spring, and I made these ceramic pans. So I decided to fill these ceramic pans, which I made with this color, and there is tiny little doodle underneath, and it's only going to be visible after you finish this pan. And I decided to include 4 of them in my upcoming shop update, which is probably going to be at the end of September. But yeah, I just had like so much fun making them, and it was quite different thing which I normally do. I mean, I have not like made this color from scratch. It's just like the mix I use in my work. And I just thought to mix these ones into the pans I made. So this is me chatting about art, and maybe the second part might not be for everyone, but I am going to chat a little bit about other crafts I have been enjoying and all the other makes I'm doing. So this might be interesting for someone who perhaps knits or sew as well, or maybe you just are curious what else I'm doing in my life. As we are renovating a little bit from this house, which I am living in right now, I have restored 2 chairs. In the beginning, I got my mom's help, and these chairs are more than 100 years old. They were sitting in my mom's garage for past 6 years, but before that they were one of our relatives' chairs, and she was just not knowing what to do with them. So my mom picked them up, and then I spotted them this time when I visited Latvia, and I decided to restore them. So I actually have a documentation of this chair. I am going to show you some of the pictures on the screen, but basically what I did, I took the upholstery down, which was there before. I sanded them down, took out the screws and nails, and then I did quite intense sanding, and then I did some varnishing, and I also glued the wood chair in some parts because it wasn't perfect before, and then I upholstered the lower part of the shelf, and the upper part is still in the process because I have to figure it out how to upholster the upper part. But this has been really fun and creative project for me. There is wooden engravings on the chair, and it's been really interesting process, and I'm almost at the end of it. So one of the chairs will be living in my studio room. It will be next to the bureau, and I just really wanted to do like a project of my own and restore something. I haven't done a lot of furniture restorations, so this was really fun project to take up on. I guess another creative thing I have been doing is sewing, and actually this dress, which you can see on me, this is a dress I made in the beginning of August, and it's a dress by Grow Studio. It's this. There are 2 Swedish designers, and I got selected as a test sewist. And sewing is something I picked up on this year. Before that, I was studying high school in textiles, so I thought I knew how to sew, but because I had like such a big gap in between, like more than 10 years, I have forgotten how to sew in general. So I had to have like a test run in the beginning of this year, and since then I have sewed I think 4 or 5 dresses, and this is my last one. I of course used the pattern, and I'm gonna link the pattern down below, and I really like that it's really customizable. You can tie it on both sides, and if your size changes, it's really flexible dress to have. And this blue color, I would say like it's a little bit like teal blue color or petrol blue, is from Merchant and Mills, which is actually my favorite fabric store here in the UK. They create such a gorgeous fabrics, and every time I spot them, I'm so tempted to get some. It's more on the higher end of the price, but the quality, it's totally worth it. It's just like, it's my favorite fabric to have. It's like really soft. I love linen in general, and I wasn't sure about the color, but I actually feel like this color really suits me. I don't have a lot of clothes in this color. It's usually greens and browns and I guess rusty colors and bronze yellows, what I have in my wardrobe. But I think this is a really nice contrast. So yeah, this is the dress. I think another thing I want to show is knitting. And this is hobby I picked up in pandemic, and it has stuck with me. And I usually do crafts in autumn, winter, spring months. For some reason, in summer, it's not like, it doesn't appeal to me as much. I feel like the darker the hours become, the chillier it is, the more cozy it is to pick up the needles and yarn and knit. And I have done a lot of projects in the past. Let me know if you're curious. I might share a little bit. I mean, this is my art channel, but I think showing other inspirations could be something interesting as well. Anyways, so there is a project which I am working on right now. And it's from this gorgeous book, Magical Woodland Knits. And this is by Claire Garland. Her work is just gorgeous. She makes really realistic look alike toys, knitted toys. And I made one of her toys before. There is this barn owl. And I loved making this barn owl. And I felt really inspired to pick up another idea from this book and knit it. I always saw this cover and I thought one day I'm gonna make it. So I actually started knitting this phone last December, and I finished knitting, but there was the sewing part and I was not looking forward to it, so I didn't sew, and then I left that project in my works in progress basket, and it has been sitting there for half year, if not even more, for like 8 months. And I decided to pick up the project. It's not finished completely, so I just sewed these back legs. So these are the back legs, and then this is the this is how the deer is looking right now. It's not finished, like you can see there is still stuffing for the nose and mouth, and then I need to do some spots on the how do you say it, on the back, and I need to attach the legs, the second pair of legs, but yeah, it's just really, I'm really happy I picked it up. I felt this could be really fun decoration in the house and just put them somewhere on a shelf, like they are just sitting casually over there. And I feel like I want to bring forest in my room and like more whimsiness and magicalness. And now that I have owl, I'm gonna have a deer as well. And I'm thinking maybe I could make like a wild rabbit as well. And just surround myself with cozy, magical creatures. And because I love nature, I felt like this really fits into the work I'm doing. So yeah, this is another project which I'm doing. And I'm just really excited for and looking forward to finishing it. I guess one of the last things which I'm going to show you is the cardigan I am working on. It's not finished, it's actually halfway, and I'm quite slow knitter. I don't knit every single day. I knit like in the evenings when I have time or feel like I need to have something calm to do. And sometimes I listen to audiobooks when I do it. And this is the cardigan I started. It's by Sari Nordland. I think it's called Book Club cardigan. And it's just halfway done. So this is the back. It's kind of like in this beigey type of color. I thought I might share a little bit what are my plans for September. And one of the plans for me is to host a Calmtober in October. So I really hope to share like a prompt list for you in September so you can get ready for it if you wish. It's a drawing challenge I'm hosting every single year in October. And this will be, I think, 4th year doing it, and I'm just really looking forward to it. All the prompts will be really autumnal, really cozy and calm, and yeah, I'm just really, really looking forward to it. So that is one of the things which I'm planning for September. I think I might do watercolor illustrations, although I'm really open right now because I don't know what will happen in September. Maybe I will change my mind and do something else. But that's the plan for now. another thing I want to do is continue doing the owl illustrations. I just don't know where it will lead me, but I am really in the excitement moment, and I might do something else with night scenes. I might explore different combinations in color, because I'm really into the Mother Earth color in this moment, but I want to keep open mind for other options as well. And I guess the last thing I want to do is have a shop update. And the shop update will hopefully be at the end of September, and it will be with these gouache pans which I made, and also it will probably be owl illustrations in that shop update and something owl themed in general. So I'm really looking forward to it. I want to figure it out with the US tariff system, because it has been really challenging time for a lot of small businesses, including me, and I have to pause the shipping to the US, but I hope I can figure something out during September, and hopefully, yeah, it can be available for US people as well, because I really want my work to be available for more people. I need your help with one thing. I am in the midst of editing video about Deep Light Factory. I have an interview in that video, and it's in Latvian, and I haven't decided should I leave Latvian language interview and write all the notes in a text form, or another option could be record voiceover for entire interview just in a one person's voice, because it was me chatting with one of the co-owners of the Deep Light Factory, and we just spoke in Latvian because that was really natural for us. So I haven't decided how to deal with that. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching this week's video. I hope you found it calming and inspiring. And please like this video if you enjoyed it, if you want to listen to more of these kind of videos. And thank you so much for being here. And thank you, my lovely Patreons, for supporting my work. And I'm gonna chat to you super soon. Bye, everyone.